So welcome everyone. Welcome to the I would say the next season of Rainbow Six South Asia podcast. जिसमें मैंने थोड़े से changes करने का सोचा है. We're not doing it live until it's a very super big thing to announce or something like that. But yes, we'll be doing into some kind of these interview session in our video format. With me joining today is gonna be none other than the man himself, Ashrit. For those of you who don't know Ashrit, he's the coach and also the substitute player, or I can call the sixth man from the one of the most dominant teams in our South Asia region. So Ashrit, how are you doing today? And welcome to the show.
Hello, man. Thank you.
So go ahead. मैंने इंट्रो तो दे दिया अपने तरफ से. थोड़े like जितने भी viewers हमको देखेंगे उनको थोड़ा सा अपने बारे में और बताइए.
Yeah, so like as the casters put it, as Blackjack puts it, Baba Gusta puts it, I do coach, I'm an analyst. I end up playing the matches also.
Yeah.
So yeah, I am an everyman for mercenaries. I hype them up sometimes on Twitter also with
Mm,
my very negative jokes as well. But yeah.
yeah. I like that. I like that. Okay. So moving on to the first question, what are the changes that can we expect in the mercenaries roster? Because I feel a lot of teams uh, are in kind of a need of changing the roster, maybe changing the lineup. So is there any kind of changes that we can expect in the mercenaries lineup before the next period of, I would say, the tournament start, या फिर जो एक next season start होगा in the our SA region? तो कुछ हम changes का expect कर सकते हैं lineup में, या फिर it's gonna be the same?
Honestly, I am not expecting to change our roster unless something special happens. So the roster will like stay the same. Then is still new, so we are still grinding with him.
Okay.
But we are not changing our roster. We are sticking to it.
Okay. So, okay, that's gonna be my next question then. That was a very straightforward answer. I like that, Ashrat. I really like that. So, what do you see about the future of Siege in our SA region? What do you see about it?
I think it can do good. 2022 was a good ground, but we really have to wait and see what they are planning in invite before I really can get excited because there's so many unknown factors involved. So I hope that Ubisoft has a good plan for our region. More than anything else, I want our region to be facing other regions more, whether it be
True.
Southeast Asians, whether it be like we got to face Middle East right now. That was really good. Stuff like that I want to see more of. So like a way to integrate South Asia into other regions would be really nice. Let Pakistan be in MENA stuff. Let us play with Seas people, stuff like that.
So, you from your perspective, you think that if like ऐसा region merge होता है तो overall ज़्यादा फायदा होगा, ज़्यादा अच्छे तरीके से players groom and grow कर पाएंगे in our region. You feel that?
Yeah, cross region tournaments will improve our region a lot because simply put, the problem
Y-
is our region is
Okay.
very isolated.
Okay, so you are in the favor of cross region tournaments. On the first statement, you said that like Pakistan should be merged into MENA region. That was my
Yeah, and India and Bangladesh should be able to play in leagues with Southeast Asians because we play on C
okay,
server all the time.
okay,
I
okay,
I figure that's how it should be.
okay, okay.
And then Pakistanis, they get extreme ping on C server. It makes
True,
sense for
true,
them to be in
true,
MENA.
true, true,
Yeah.
true. So mainly you see that जो एक region का एक इन्होंने बांट रखा है, like जो divided है from the side of Ubisoft, you want a change in that. अगर चाहते हो कि हमारे सराउंडिंग भी कंट्रीज़ और हम हमारे जो भी कंट्रीज़ के जो हमारे जो कंट्री के हम सॉरी के जो प्लेयर्स हैं वो ऐसा इंडिविजुअली ग्रो कर पाएँ, फिर टीम्स ग्रो कर पाएँ, तो उनको डेफिनेटली अदर रीजन की टीम से खेलना पड़ेगा. ऐसे डोमेस्टिक डोमेस्टिक खेल के कुछ फ़ायदा नहीं है. आई ऑल्सो
Yeah,
एग्री
yeah.
टू
मतलब
दैट.
it's like हिंदी में घर में कब तक गली डंडा खेलते रहेंगे bro.
True, that's so true. So like
Yeah.
next जो मेरा question है that is very something like जो मैं next पढ़ के ही मैं बहुत ज़्यादा खुश होने वाला हूँ, because आपकी जो टीम थी वो हमारी रीजन की ओनली टीम थी जो playoffs तक क्वालिफाई की थी. So in the individual which was presented by of course the one and only the esports club. So what do you feel about that कि आप एक ऐसी ही टीम थी जो अकेले में survive कर पाए वहाँ तक? So how did you feel and पूरा experience कैसा था आपका invitational पे?
I think the MENA playstyle was very surprising. To be honest, we expected a lot of blatant aggression, but then we faced nobles who played actually really smart.
True, true.
GK Esports also, they played in a way that they adjusted their pace by a lot. So it's not just brute force that they do all the time. Like it looks like it, but they do adjust their pace in a very nice fashion, which was a new kind of playstyle that we witnessed. We were happy that we were able to reach the playoffs. Like Mercenaries, since its starting, has always been good at handling aggression, but we did not go all the way because our executes were not really that good. So yeah, Blackjack, kudos to you. Your analysis is also good. You cast good. You analyze also really good. But
True.
we were happy that we were able to make it to the playoffs. Like our hypothesis is now a fact. We are not the kind of team that struggles against aggression. But the other teams were struggling more against that. So it's like we struggled more against when those teams went passive, and it was the other way around for the other teams. So that is how I felt about it.
ओके सो लाइक इसमें एक अलग से मेरे बस दिमाग में ऐसा रैंडम पॉपअप है सो लाइक व्हाट डू यू थिंक लाइक कि ऐसे टीम्स फेसिंग द रीजन ऑफ मैना कहाँ पे वो वीकनेस पॉइंट्स थे हमारे टीम के या फिर कहाँ पे आपको लग रहा था यार कि यहाँ पे इस पॉइंट पे ना नहीं हो पा रहा है लाइक मैना टीम्स के अगेंस्ट ये पॉइंटर्स है अगर हम इस पर इंप्रूव करें लाइक यू सेड वन ऑफ द पार्ट्स की ओवर एग्रेशन एक पार्ट था थोड़ा सा अगर हम पैसिव जा रहे थे तो हम होल्ड ऑफ कर पा रहे थे दूसरी टीम होल्ड ऑफ नहीं कर पाए थे हमारे रीजन की सो व्हाट डू यू थिंक अबाउट दैट कि अगर ये पॉइंट्स पे हमारे रीजन की टीम या फिर आपकी टीम मर्सिडीज खुद काम करे तो मे बी अगर नेक्स्ट टाइम ऐसा कुछ मैना के अगेंस्ट आता है तो वी कैन सी मोर टीम्स परफॉर्मिंग बेटर और मे बी योर ओन टीम गोइंग इनटू द ग्रैंड फिनाले व्हाट डू यू थिंक अबाउट दैट
I think it's all about refrag with the guys at Mina. Like we witnessed at Gamers 8, the refrag of Team Falcons was insane. Our refrags, like even though we have solid gunpower, whether it be us, Kira, Shaheens, or even Take Charge for that matter, but our refrags were not to the point. Our gunners were doing a lot of stuff by their own. You could see, Sandy or Taha or Envy making plays of their own, but they were not really, inculcating it with their team's play, which does not help us by much. And
True,
Nina
true.
again is one of the best in terms of refrag. That's just how their region works, right? Purely off of free frag. Like they throw each other into new types of situations all the time. So that is where we were lacking in refrag more than anything else. So that is where I want us to improve.
Okay, that's a good answer. So like you already actually asked जो मैंने next question अपने लिए रखा था like for this one कि any suggestion from your side to improve the current state of siege in our region we already told about कि merging का हो सकता है so I'm gonna just flip it and ask like कि any suggestions from your side to improve the current state of the game overall in 2023.
I do not agree with this plan of putting aside gunplay completely because
Finally.
Siege is a very isolated kind of game where if you see wherein you see that the pros who leave Siege are not able to adjust to any other game because there's no other
True.
game out like it. So the market outside is focused on so many games which have gunplay in them, and those people come in Siege and they want some kind of gunplay to hook them because that's what they're used to. Siege is not like them. Like connecting to the core of Siege is good, I get it, but some focus on gunplay would be like making the game more welcoming to people who like good gunplay. There are people who like COD and Apex just for that, the movement and the gunplay. Movement is very well defined in Siege, but the gunplay is just I don't like the direction that they're taking, honestly. Uh, like if they keep going in this direction, regions like Latam will suffer, Mina will suffer. These are all who are based on refrag, coordination, timing, and that is also a relevant style of play which has naturally developed.
Of course. Like these are one of the main cores of the game when it comes to siege. Like the coordination and the timing needs to be perfect around the team, especially when you're playing in a competitive scenario.
Yeah, so like other than the stuff that I have already repeated about SA region and itself, that fragment us, let India, Bangladesh, Sri Lankans, all of them participate in Siege leagues because we can play on Siege server, let Pakistan play in Mina server, which makes sense for them. And then please, like do not go further with these balance changes. Honestly, the ADS speed run nerf to one speed was still alright, but going beyond that, making every gun's recoil, like just don't do that, please. Like, yeah.
Okay. So the first segment is completed. I actually want to keep it short and simple so we can actually let the message of the players go on. into the entire community. So next round is actually an interesting one, Mr. Ashrit sir. It's gonna be a rapid fire, so you have to answer it very brutally. The first, like मैं ऐसा कुछ आपको क्वेश्चन पूछूं तो जो चीज़ आपके दिमाग में आता है आपको आंसर करना, उसको ट्विस्ट टेल करके डिप्लोमेटिक जवाब नहीं देना है। जो मैं आपसे क्वेश्चन पूछूं आपको एकदम सटीक उसका जवाब देना है इन अ रैपिड फायर मैनर। सो कैन वी स्टार्ट विद द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इफ आई हैव योर परमिशन फॉर द रैपिड फायर राउंड?
Sure. I'm ready. I'm ready. Shoot, go shoot.
ओके गाइस, एक्चुअली हम वापस शूट करें इसको, बट नेवर माइंड। आवर नेक्स्ट राउंड इज गोना बी द रैपिड फायर राउंड। मैं अर्षित आपसे कुछ सवाल पूछूंगा जो आपको ब्रूचली ऑनेस्ट वे में देना है, नॉट बीइंग द डिप्लोमेटिक वन जैसे आप कोच बन के करते हो। बट जोक्स अपार्ट, जो आपके दिमाग में एकदम फर्स्ट वर्ड है वो जवाब देना, एंड ऑफ कोर्स यू नो इट मैन, यू नो द फॉर्मेट वेरी वेल। सो आई एम गोना स्टार्ट विद द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन। द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज योर फेवरेट सीज प्लेयर व्हेन इट कम्स टू द ग्लोबल रीजन?
That has to be Palu from Team Liquid.
ओके,
Insane timing, insane brain. Yeah.
okay. So your favorite siege player from South Asia region, from our region?
In terms of 1v1ing, I've never struggled against anyone more than MI7. So yeah,
Oof.
MI7.
Okay. So next, tell me the favorite team in the opposition that you always like to play against. Of course, from our region.
No question, take charge esports. Like they keep adapting and we keep adapting. It just goes on and on. Last year we lost. This year it's gonna be different though.
I like that. I like that. One operator that you think needs to be nerfed in the game.
Honestly, smoke.
Smoke.
Remove his shield. Yeah, remove his shield. Dude has too much. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. One operator that you absolutely hate.
I think that has to be OSA if I'm not running impacts. Like always having to
Okay.
bring impacts just for OSA I don't like that.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. One operator that you think इसकी कोई उसका मतलब नहीं है गेम में क्यों है? Either remove it or do some improvements on it. What do you think?
Uh, like one of them has to be Blackbeard. Second one I do know, but I'm not able to recall. So yeah, for now
Which one?
Blackbeard. Yes,
Second one,
Blackbeard
which
has
one?
no purpose in the game.
Ah,
Second one would be I think like yeah no I can only think of Blackbeard right now. I think yeah. There's one more. And it's your favorite operator actually. It's called Ash.
bruh.
Ash. Ash is not solving anything in this game right now. Give her some meaningful utility or let her go.
I,
Just
I,
two Ash charges, no flashbangs. Why are you supposed to bring Ash into a game? There's no use for you to pick Ash, other than just killing people.
Exactly. You need a operator जिसका गन एकदम मस्त हो, like जो बंदों को एकदम confident feel करा है. Bro, I am Ash. I'm gonna just go in and take some frags and come out. Yeah.
As a coach,
Yeah,
I
of
will never
course.
I will never tell my team to pick Ash because her utility doesn't help anyone. She's
Agreed.
mostly
Agreed.
useless.
Agreed in
Yeah.
the compy scene. Agreed with your perspective, definitely. So I guess yes, this was our rapid fire round. Thank you so much for giving us your valuable time, Ashrit. Thank you so much. And this was it, guys. This was supposed to be a very, very short interview kind of based things that we'll be doing with many of the players in our region. Of course, Take Charge Esports, Kira Esports, सबको मैं बुलाने वाला हूँ. No worries. And thank you so much, Ashrit, for joining in.
Thank
And
you.
see you
Thank you.
guys in the next one. Bye bye. Peace. Number one, your favorite Siege player.
MI7.
Okay.
He's insane. Nobody has bested him ever. Yeah.
Your favorite Siege player from South Asia region. Oh, the second question was it?
Oh, wait. First one was
Yeah.
global.
Yeah.
Oh. So for the second answer is MI7 in our
Okay.
region. Again, his 1v1, nobody can match it
Mm-hmm.
if when he's
Agreed. Agreed.
in it.
Agreed. Agreed.
For the first one, I think Palu, like he's not
Hmm.
just pure mechanics. He has that sense of timing which no other player has. So Palu, yeah.
Okay. Just a second, huh? I need to pause.